Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and Tiny Park. So, we're starting off this video with building a roller coaster, and one of the top rated comments was a suggestion on which roller coaster I should pick, so we're gonna do it. They said an RMC hybrid, and I went here and looked, I'm like, RMC hybrid? None of these hybrids have anything to do with RMC. So what did I do? I did you guys proud, and I went and Googled it to get more information on what an RMC hybrid is. Turns out RMC stands for regular macaroni and cheese, and they are a roller coaster company, and they got into the coaster business with the big thing they're known for is having track that's shaped like elbow macaroni and cheese, hence the name of their company. So that was what their claim to fame was. Oh yeah, they also did some weird eyepiece tracks, which is essentially these things. They made the Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, and yeah, it's the same style as this eye box track. Look at this down here. You see the track? It looks like an eye right there with a box. There you go. You learned something today. And for all you coaster fans out there, you can be proud of me that oh my god, it happened again. Every single time I press shift in this game, it pops open Steam Overlay. I don't get it. As I was saying, roller coaster fans rejoice in my knowledge of roller coasters. I went above and beyond. You can all be very happy that I now know all about the regular mac and cheese company. Okay, we're going to do a good old-fashioned rotate here. And maybe I should find a spot that isn't terrible to put this. Hold on, we want angle snap, which is probably too late now. Yeah, we're just going to hit exit. Let's just do a quick restart here. Good, angle snap. Advanced move. Okay, we need this at a position that isn't going to suck. Which, with this Ferris wheel here now, we have even less room to put this thing. So, I guess we're going to try putting it here. We're going to rotate it this way. And then we're going to hope and pray everything works. That's what it's going to boil down to. Hoping and praying. Push that in like this. And there. Good. So, the end is going to be interesting. I guess we're going to have to go around the Ferris wheel this way. I'm fine with that. Everything else is my concern now. Path, it's going to be a pain to get the path up here, but we'll manage. Don't you worry. And we're just going to build the coaster. And this is going to be very interesting, because it's a coaster already here, a Ferris wheel, and now we're going to have more coaster. So, let's get ready for whatever happens. The good news is I can do something crazy with the chain hill like this. And, okay, so I can't actually... Makes sense that I can't do that. I can't spin the chain hill. I was really hoping the game would let me, but... It makes sense that I can't. You know what I could... No. We already did this with the Giga Coaster. We did it with the... We didn't do it with the Log Flume, but... Do we do it with any other coaster? I feel like we always, like... We put the station in the middle, so we have room for an exit and entrance. Or, a chain hill and a way back into the station. So our chain hills are always super small thanks to these stations. And yeah, I could make the stations shorter, but where's the fun in that? Oh, it's actually going to be really difficult because there's a track here. Why don't I just do this? Why don't I use my brain for once and do this? And there you go. Isn't it great when things just end up working out? I love it. Oh, it's great as the supports. I cannot wait to see the supports on this ride. There's probably not going to be many of them, but we shall see. I think that's tall enough right there. I don't know how tall that is. It says 325 feet, but that is off ground height. 250. Well, there you go. Do the math. There we go. And down. Straight down. The most accurate... Oh, wait, no. We're going beyond. We're doing a loop. Start the test. We're doing the loop. The most realistic coaster ever created. I know it's not going to work. Just hear me out. I just want to see what it looks like when it does this. That's it. Don't worry. This isn't... Look, I'll even speed it up so we're not wasting as much time. And around it goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going to make it! We're not going to keep that. I should do that for one park. Just make insane things like that. And see what happens. See if I can get the rating to excel. I guess Spagooter World was kind of like that, but not really. It was Spagooter World was just a mess. For those of you who don't know Spagooter World, I've mentioned it before. It was a series where I wanted to make as many coasters as humanly possible, all tangled within each other. Problem is, the base sandbox park is giant, and it didn't work out that well. Eventually, you know, it got a little nuts, and well, things turned into a big mess real quick. And then by the end of the series, I was just kind of doing whatever. Why can't I turn this? There it goes. That's bizarre. I feel like just looking at these pieces here that this isn't right. Oh wow, we do not have much speed here. I need to up the speed of that chain hill. Because this is not fast enough. I guess maybe that hill isn't that tall. Good thing we have a lot of room. Nope. Did I seriously just say, good thing we have a lot of room in Tiny Park? That's not a true statement at all. For we do not have a lot of room. Alright, here we go. We're picking up speed now. We gotta watch out for all the other pieces of coaster, though, that happen to be everywhere in this park. Because we can't move 2 inches without hitting more coaster. Boy, left and right turns are the lifeblood of Tiny Park. That's all we can do. Everywhere you go, you gotta make a left or a right turn. Just constantly turning. Non-stop turns. Alright, while we're at it, should I change it? No, I think we're gonna keep it, because these numbers are alright. They're not awful. Remember, we gotta make room for paths as well. Honestly, I should be doing paths first. I don't want to do paths first, but I don't think I think that's the smarter play. If you do paths first, you don't have to worry about all the problems I run into. Excuse me, lady? What is she doing? Someone call the fire department. That is horrifying. Look at the way she's walking. Who are you? How did you get up on my coaster? Where are you going? Are you a ghost? Is Tiny Park haunted? She's just kind of stumbling around. This is so creepy. I'm terrified. Alright, whoever picks a name for this coaster, you need to incorporate this into it. What is going on? Haunted Park. Where's she still going? I can't even click her. There's more! What is happening? It's Wendy Santana. Elixir Machine 4 is a great ride. Is that what happened? She drank some elixir and now she's flying? What about you, Brendan Barron? And just like that, a myth was created of ghosts in Tiny Park. So what I'm assuming happened here, because I know if I don't give a definition, or if I don't explain this, people are gonna, like, scream at me in the comments. Many guests are trapped. Oh my god, this still keeps happening. I think when these coaster cars fell, something happened and the people got launched upwards. I don't know why they're glitched out like this, and she's doing it again. But, that's apparently a thing that's happening. Alright, we gotta fix this mess. I ended up building a lot of rides by accident because I was trying to click her and it wasn't working because I had the coaster selected, but there's no way this is gonna work. That might work. Down like that. There we go. There's a lot of support happening in here, and all of that's probably going to disappear when I get paths, I hope, because, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it. It looks like it's like filler. There's a lot of, like, empty spaces that I won't be able to put stuff, so having supports fill in that area makes Tiny Park look more whole, like there's more going on. You might be saying, that's a sham. Yeah, kind of, but come on. What more do you want from me? I'm building a Tiny Park. I like how this coaster's turning out. It's kind of wonky, but it's kind of cool at the same time. If I can just go this way, thread this needle, and get back home, I'd be fine with that being the coaster. That's now the goal. But I gotta watch out for the Giga. It's kind of cool. It's kind of nuts, but... Look at that 9. Love that airtime. See, down goes the cars. I don't see anybody flying upwards, though. Wendy, everybody. Wendy Santana. This is how urban legends are formed. Right here. You're witnessing it firsthand in Tiny Park. The ghost of the hybrid. The hybrid ghost can be the story. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this through here. I'm asking a lot right now. The game... So the goal would just be, you know... There's no way. It's doing it, but I don't know if it's going to make sense. Like, yeah, we're going to have some support problems glitching through here. I might be able to move that slightly. Like, if I wasn't using the settings where, you know, I can do whatever I want, this would not be possible. But thankfully, I'm using those settings, and I can just do whatever I want. And yeah, it's going to be slightly unrealistic, but... Do you see my park right now? That's what that boils down to. Do you see my park right now? Alright, hold on. I just want to see the decapitation factor here. First right here. See, those stupid... Like, if those beams weren't so long, this wouldn't be an issue. So they go through them a little bit. Is that what happened to Wendy? No. That's just the game being dumb. I'm blaming the game. Yet look what I'm doing here. Blaming the game. Typical me. Aren't I the worst? Right, we're gonna slide... I mean, I'm gonna try to make this work better. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I want to try to minimize weird visual glitches like this as much as possible. I know it's impossible to get them all, but like I said, I want to try. I don't think I can do it. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, and even right there, also, like, I could lift that up a little bit there. That might be good, but look how gross this track looks. It doesn't kill the rating either, so hold on. I might be able to switch that up a little bit. Pull-ups. We did it! There we go. We solved the decapitation problem, everybody. I don't think we're going at enough speed for the banking to really affect things, so... Let's bring her on home. I like this coaster. It's going swimmingly. It's working out pretty nicely. I think it's the smoothest one so far. From start to finish, this has definitely been the smoothest ride we've put in Tiny Park, coaster-wise, or track-wise at that, for a matter of fact. Actually, the first wooden coaster we made was pretty good as well, but that was the first coaster, so of course, not much can go wrong there. Then we did whatever this is, Typhoon Coaster. That worked out. I mean, it took a little bit of tweaking, but we got it to work. The Giga Coaster was a mess to get to work because it's just, you know, giant and weird. Log Flume was pretty easy, but it's also not very exciting. And then Lunar Cars was a nightmare. And that's most of the track rides. So there you go. This one, you know, I kind of like the way it looks. Oh, the mouse ride was also pretty easy, but come on, it's a mouse ride. It's kind of lame. Can I autocomplete from here? I can. Look at those supports. I don't know if I like those supports. I could turn it off. I mean, I kind of like them, but at the same time, I don't. Because that's like, alright, I like to see the insides of Tiny Park. That's a little too much in terms of supports. Covering things. I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn them off. There we go. I might turn them off here as well. See, I want to see my Tiny Park. I want to see all the levels. A little bit's fine, but that much was a little too much. Okay, so what's the rating going to be? Let's fast forward, get the rating. I gotta ride it. I gotta add paths. I gotta get the paths up here. You know, okay. I don't know why it didn't give me the results. Gotta go twice? Fine, go twice. I'll speed it up again. We gotta ride the things well. 5.56. It's not great, but for what it's worth, here we go. We're riding it. It's beautiful. I kind of like it. It does need a name, and I'm not saying that you need to, but a reference to the floating Wendy Sonata, Santana, whatever her name is, would be kind of cool. Just saying. Maybe throw some lore in. I don't know. See what happens. I don't know. It's kind of a crazy, fun-looking ride. I don't think it's that bad. I'd probably ride it. It looks fun. Maybe I can do multiple laps, because it is kind of short. Let's do multiple laps. You better let me do multiple laps, game. Lapping. 2 laps. Go. Alright, let's start to cry because we're now doing the paths. Here we go. Oh, man. And the fact that there's supports everywhere. Icing on the cake. Here we go. I'm hoping the paths get rid of some of these supports. Let's find out. See, that is unfortunate. Oh, no, it did. Okay, good. It wasn't at first. I was like, damn. But it's doing it, so that's good. Oh, boy. The camera is spazzing out. You might be saying, just use a different camera. And I've mentioned this before. I've been so used to this camera, changing it would probably not end well for me, trying to figure out all the new controls. So that's why I've been sticking with the same one. Yeah, I could change it, but like I said, trying to figure a new path out or camera settings out would most likely make me lose my mind. So here we are. Okay, so we got to get this all the way down there. That's a big old yikes. It's a big old yikes if I've ever seen one. So I guess we'll go up this way. We do have a lot of room. I might be able to put a flat ride somewhere around here if I don't put a path right through the middle, but it's looking like I'm putting a path right through the middle. No, we want to go here. Oh, that's siren noise I'm hearing. Remember I said it sounded like someone going, woohoo, woohoo. I think somebody mentioned that it was Chief Beef, which makes sense because he's a police chief who happens to be a hamburger. So it makes sense why he'd be sirening. It's actually a siren. Watch out for his song. It will be the last thing you hear before he shipwrecks you. Alright. Then we need to... This should work. It's not that... I mean, I don't know how the future is going to be with whatever I put here. It's probably going to be a nightmare, but this right here should be relatively easy. Look. Bingo. Done. The ride. What's the rating? It better be 5. Okay. Yep. No, it needs to be tested again, apparently. Because now we're doing 2 laps. Up it goes. Down it goes. I could increase the speed of that chain hill to get that exciting up some more. Exciting up some more? To get the excitement up some more. Anglish. Do I spake it? So the nausea went up. I don't think the excitement did at all, though. I feel like it's gone down. I can't remember what it was before. Anyway, I'm going to open it because I'm going to open it because I don't really care. I think it's a great ride. I think that people should enjoy it. The fact that they don't enjoy it means they're stupid. It's open. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. Let's try to lay a flat ride down. Let's see, rides. This is one of those rides that will physically not fit in the park, correct. So we will not be able to get every ride in Tiny Park because the Genie is just way too long. Even on the longest possible... Yeah, no, it's just entirely too long. I can't... Hold on. I know this is a stupid and it's not going to... Okay, I can't rotate it on its Y-axis or X-axis. It is rotating around the Y one right now. X and Z won't let me do, so we can't rotate it or flip it or any of that fun stuff. Sad day. What else do we got? We have Pathos. You look like a ride that will not fit anywhere I'm thinking about putting. I don't think we're gonna have anything. Hold on. Maybe this thing that's tiny enough. Like, there's not a lot. I'd have to rework some paths. I don't think we'll be able to do it. With the paths that I need to get up here, this might be too big of an ask, which sucks because there's a lot of space. I feel like I wasted. Like, compared to down here. When we did the triple stack here with these flat rides, I did the flat rides first, so I think that's the goal. Like, if I want to, like, cram things in here, I gotta do the flat rides first, put a bunch of them, and then put coasters around them. I think that's the key to it. So we're probably not gonna be able to get anything in here, which, you know what? It's probably for the better. Let's be honest. Can I do anything to alleviate the traffic problems we are having and the guests being stuck? Let's find out. There might be a garbage can somewhere. We're getting close to 2,000 people in the park. They freaking love the place. Look at that happiness. 93%. Hunger and thirst is still an issue. I don't think there's ever stopping hunger and thirst from being an issue. It seems like that's always a problem. No matter how many food and drink places you have, people will be constantly hungry and thirsty. That's the notification I was looking for. Many guests are trapped. So, let's see where there's trapped today. They still want to ride the freaking Zozo. I will never understand why that's so popular. Looney Balloon's busy. It's cute. Apparently they're not that trapped. Alright, so, nope, they are. Guess where? In the same spot they're always trapped. Get the heck out. So what if we change this here? What if, oh boy, I'm gonna cause a lot of problems. What if for some reason that keeps happening, I don't know why, that is what we call a bug. Because that should not be happening. And if I do this, it'll fix it, but at what cost? I don't know the best way to remedy this. Because they'll eventually get stuck again. So I was kind of hoping to do like a spiral down the other way here, but of course, that's the way it doesn't want to go. If I go this way. I don't think I'll be able to do it regardless, but yeah, it's too close. So that is the way to do it, but you're heading for the Zozo, guess what? You're now up there, fools. And they're fine. I don't understand it. It's a bug. It's clearly a bug. But if you look at the park, you can see why, you know, pathing might have some problems here and there. I don't know what's going on around this area, but there's just the immovable object is meeting the unstoppable force or something, because they're just running into each other. No one's like moving out of the way. I think the problem is the paths in Tiny Park aren't that great. I could be honest, I think that might have something. Oh, look at all these people. They're all showing up for the new roller coaster. That's not great. Sadly, there's no elevators in this game. That'd be kind of fun. If I could rework the paths, I'd also do that. But I don't think there's any saving this. At this point. Like, what else could I possibly do? Hold on, let's try something here. How many why is this here? It had customers. It's staying. It's floating there, but it's had customers, so. Obstructed. I'm trying to think, can I pull paths anywhere else and attach them elsewhere? Look at, there's no one down here. Fascinating. Is there any way I could put a path? No, I don't think I can. I'm just trying to think of things I can do to alleviate traffic. But I don't think it's possible. The paths are just too small. Tiny Park's just too small. We're dealing with it. This is the lifeblood right here. Just getting squished. Now, when I do this next, the next Tiny Park, we're going to try to make this not a problem, but no guarantees, because you clearly see it's a problem. And I don't know if there's any fixing it, just with how the mechanics of the game work. There's no elevators. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Anyway, I should probably wrap this one up here. We got a new coaster. It needs a name. It might be cursed. Who knows? It's a nice... There's a lot of blue here. The Giga's blue and giant. Ferris Wheel's blue. Log flume's blue. It's nice to have a bright red in the middle now. Love it. Anyway, ending this here. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. That helped out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.